Cultivating virtue. Cultivating happiness. From the Book of Perfect Happiness. by พระอาจารย์ปายุตโต I have cited some passages here from the book titled An Ideal Life, which has been published for today's celebration. Although the subject matter of that book is not identical to today's Dharma talk on happiness, there is an intimate connection. Having discussed the present topic, the upshot is that these two topics merge. That is, perfect happiness corresponds to an ideal life. No matter what aspect of the Buddha's teachings one focuses on, in the end, all the teachings merge into a unified whole. This is because the Dharma mirrors the truth of nature. All facets of this truth of nature are interconnected. They interact with one another. Hence, all the Buddha's teachings combined into an integrated unity. To sum up, the Buddha mentioned 4 principles on how to relate to happiness. 1. To refrain from creating extra, unnecessary suffering for oneself. 2. To not forsake righteous forms of happiness. 3. To not indulge in any sort of happiness, even righteous happiness. 4. To strive in order to realize higher forms of happiness, thus bringing happiness to perfection. If you can maintain and practice these principles, your life will flourish and you will realize secure, constant happiness. a happiness that is grounded on a steady basis of wholesome mental qualities, such as loving kindness and faith. These qualities bring about a sense of inner well-being, and they spur people on to engage in wholesome deeds. By recollecting on the good they have done, people feel satisfied and delighted. This satisfaction enhances their sustained, secure sense of ease and well-being, and it goes hand in hand with the vital quality of wisdom. Wisdom safeguards the heart, preventing it from being dominated and overwhelmed by the rough currents of nature, and it facilitates the realization of liberation, freedom of the heart. The development of wholesome qualities, including kindness, confidence, wisdom, leads to the arising of genuine auspiciousness. The birth of wholesome mind states is thus an excellent birth. Today, we are celebrating a birthday. May this day symbolize the birth of the wholesome qualities. By generating wholesome qualities, blessings arise immediately. Everyone here has generated wholesome qualities by maintaining and expressing a feeling of love and goodwill towards the host of today's celebration. Love and friendliness are forms of well-wishing. They represent the desire for someone else's happiness. A heart filled with love is itself endowed with the blessing of happiness. For this reason, it can be said that all of you today have already been generating wholesome mind states. Now you have the opportunity to increase these wholesome qualities. Besides meeting together in the spirit of friendship and goodwill. You express your love and kindness through speech and physical actions. You collectively provide active assistance and engage in meritorious deeds within the context of the Buddhist tradition. For instance, by offering gifts to the monastic Sangha. These offerings provide the monks with the strength to perform their religious duties, thus enabling Buddhism to flourish and grow. You have thus also helped to support and extend the life of the Buddhist religion. When Buddhism prospers, well-being and happiness are shared amongst the people. When the Buddha's teachings are widely accessible, people grow in virtuous conduct and society is more firmly established in peace. So, we can say that today you have also generated more happiness for society as a whole. Here, your wholesome qualities extend in all directions. If you can reflect on this, it is possible that you will feel ever greater bliss and contentment. Besides performing outward, meritorious deeds, it is also essential that we cultivate wise and skillful reflection. With wise reflection, our wholesome qualities are amplified. This is evident today. You have come to make offerings to the monastic community, have been practicing generosity, and are developing wholesome qualities. By reflecting wisely, you recognize, oh yes, these offerings are requisites for the Sangha, enabling the monks to fulfill their religious responsibilities. You can then expand your perspective, seeing the benefits accrued for Buddhism as a whole. The monks will be able to study the Buddha's formal teachings, and they will be able to practice these teachings and engage in both tranquility and insight meditation. Afterwards, they will share the Buddha's teachings with the wider society. People will find peace and well-being. Wow! The meritorious actions performed today have such a broad and extensive significance. To broaden our perspective, the greater our joy. This is the fruit of wise reflection. People's wholesome actions have benefits spanning 3 periods of time. 1. Past. Before acting, people are established in skillful and virtuous intention, accompanied by faith and kindness. 2. Present. While acting, the mind is pure, accompanied by commitment and enthusiasm. 3. Future. After acting, whenever one recollects these deeds, one feels satisfaction, joy, and delight nourish the heart, bringing about ease and contentment. Delight is a good for the heart, leading to true fulfillment. Sometimes one feels so content and satisfied that one feels no need to eat. Contentment is a profound form of happiness. If people make merit correctly, goodness will arise continually in their lives, lasting long into the future. This goodness will be a refuge and a great source of happiness. In summary, all of you today have generated wholesome qualities, which illustrate and embody the supreme meaning of a birthday. May I express my appreciation for your efforts. May your virtuous qualities increase and develop. May they be a source of blessings leading to true well-being and prosperity, and culminating in an ideal life and perfect happiness. On this auspicious day, the Sangha has gathered to chant a blessing and to express its gratitude. The lay people have performed meritorious acts and have given their best wishes out of a spirit of friendship and goodwill. All of these actions are wholesome and virtuous. Based on the power of the Triple Gem, may this goodness bring about true fulfillment, such as may it generate the fourfold victorious blessing to the two lay supporters for whom we dedicate this celebration, along with all their family, relatives, and friends. May the power of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, together with wholesome qualities, including faith and kindness, cultivated by the two honored lay supporters along with their family and friends, bring about the four blessings, along with success, prosperity, and good fortune. May all of you live in peace and well-being, sheltered by the Dhamma of the perfectly enlightened Buddha, long into the future.